Okay, here's Desmos. So I want to input some data points. I'm going to do that over here. I'm going to press plus actually. So I want to put in a table. Okay, so I've got an XY table. I'm going to put in a really simple XY table. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the X's. And then for the Y's, I'm just going to square those X values. So 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 9, 16, and 25. Okay, so I know a quadratic equation is going to fit this data perfectly. It'll just be y equals x squared actually. But let's say you didn't know that, but you figured out it's a quadratic equation. So we can do a regression, a quadratic regression here on Desmos. So what I want to do, oh by the way, you can see that these points are plotted over there, and if you zoomed out you'd see the rest of them. You can turn that off and on by clicking by the little Y up here. Okay, so let's do the regression. I'm going to add another item here. I'm going to add an expression. Okay, and so I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be, I think this is going to be a quadratic function. So I'm thinking standard form for a parabola would be y equals x squared plus ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, but I'm actually not going to use this equal symbol. Oh, before I get to that, the y actually, I need to say that this is, I'm just going to type the letter 1, and that will automatically make it a subscript because I want to be using this data table up there, okay? And then instead of using an equal sign after that, I'm going to use a tilde, which looks like the similarity symbol from geometry. So I'm going to go down to the keyboard in the bottom left corner, okay? And it's not here on the screen, but if you click on the ABC stuff, the ABC button to get to this new screen, it's down here near the bottom right, okay? So I'm going to click on that. That's what I was looking for. And now I'm going to type in ax squared plus bx plus c. So here's a, x, and then I want this to be x sub 1, so just hit the 1 button, okay? And I want to square this, so if you just type 2, that's not going to work. That'll put that in the subscript. So you need to go back to the keyboard. So down here in the keyboard, I'm going to go back to the numbers, and then right up here is where I can square things, okay? So there's that, and then plus bx, and I want it to be x sub 1. So it corresponds to these again. So hit 1 plus c, okay? And then I can see, oh, this is fitting those data points, and I can zoom out if I want, and you can see it fits all the data points, and it actually gives you the a, b, and c values down at the bottom of this box, okay? And since r squared equals 1, you know that fits perfectly. But you can also see visually that it fits. Okay, and that's how to do a quadratic regression. You could do the same thing if you wanted to do a linear regression. You would just use a linear function. So think y equals mx plus b, right? So this isn't going to fit this data very well. But you could put it in like this. Something's mx1. There we go. Okay, so you could type it in like that, and yeah, it doesn't fit the data very well. It kind of looks all right, but when you zoom in, you can see it doesn't fit it perfectly. Also, you can see that the r and r squared values aren't exactly 1, so it doesn't fit that exactly. But the best the calculator could do would be the line y equals 6x minus 7. Okay, and there you go.